You moved your chair before I asked, like you already knew. Long day, same faces, same old joke, same places. You said I look too serious, I said you look the same. Then the whole table loosened when you misread my name. Who stayed close, you stayed close, when the day got tight right beside me. Not a rescue, not a scene, just a little more air right beside me. Beside me, beside me, right beside me. Nobody fixed the problem, nobody had to try. You passed me the easiest story, and I let the hard one slide. We missed the first direction, still got where we were going. Sometimes the best kind of care does not need to show it. The beat kept cleaning, the talk kept light. I came in heavy, left alright. You stay close, you stay close, when the day got tight right beside me. Not a rescue, not a scene, just enough air for me to breathe. I did not delete the feeling, I just stopped feeding it. Let it sit across the room till it lost the old spin. The memory looked smaller when the drums came in. Not gone, not bitter, just easier to live with. It comes around clean when I do not pull it back. Comes around clean, turns into air I have. I used to need an answer with the edges all straight. Now I let the question find a softer shape. The past can have a corner, it can keep its light, but it cannot take the floor when I feel this right. I thought I needed closure, like a door with a sound, but some things finish better when they simply come down. It comes around clean when I do not pull it back. Comes around clean, turns into air I have. It comes around clean, not a mark on my name. I can let it be real without feeling the same. I could have said 10 reasons, but I only gave you one. The old me would have stayed there, turning circles in the line, trying to make the whole room see my side in perfect time. But I know my own weather, I know when to leave. Some answers cost too much for what they give back to me. So let it sit, let it miss me. Let the bass do what the words do not need. Do not make it heavy, we can let it be. I am not here to win it, I am here to keep my peace. Do not make it heavy, let the good air breathe. If it does not hold me better, it can move without me. You waited for the comeback, I was already gone. Not gone from the table, just gone from proving wrong. I kept the tone easy, I kept my name clean. There is power in a silence that does not turn mean. I used to call it losing when I let the last word fall. Now I call it rhythm when I do not answer. Or do not make it heavy, we can let it be. I am not here to win it, I am here to keep my peace. Do not make it heavy, let the good air breathe. If it cannot move me forward, it can move without me. Do not make it heavy. Do not make it heavy. I am good from here. You move the glass aside, like you already knew. The space between our elbows had a little rhythm too. Nobody set the line, nobody crossed it first. We let the quiet sit, and somehow that worked. Your smile didn't hurry, my answer didn't hide. The bass came in under us and took the longer side. We don't have to label what can hold its song. Some things read better when the lights stay low. Easy chemistry, no need to read the signs. If the room leans into us, we can let it ride. Easy chemistry, no pressure on the name. If the timing feels this good, we don't have to change. You didn't move closer, just to stay close enough. I didn't turn colder, just didn't dress it up. There was a kind of answer in the way we didn't speak. Not a heavy promise, just a warm place to be. No rush in the room, no line to rehearse. Easy chemistry, no need to read the signs. If the room leans into us, we can let it ride. Easy chemistry, no left the noise outside before it learned my name. Took one slow breath and the room did not feel the same. The floor had a pocket, the light had a line. I came back to my body, one beat at a time. No rescue in the room, no speech to make it right. Just a better kind of center when the drums sit tight. I am fully here, not missing, not pretending. Fully here, I can feel the ground bending. I am fully here, where the groove begins. Nobody had to find me. I just walk back in. I used to call it lonely when I had no one to call. Now I hear the silence and it does not feel small. The bass moves under like a steady little sign. I can take the long way and still arrive on time. I do not need the whole night to turn into proof. I just need one clear measure that tells me the truth. I am fully here, not missing, not pretending. Fully here, I can feel the ground bending. I am fully here, where the groove begins. Nobody had to find me. I just walked back in. I just walked back in. I stayed after the talking, not because I felt alone. The room got quiet enough to hear what felt like home. No one pulled my sleeve, no one needed my answer. I let the evening breathe like a slow kind of dancer. My phone stayed face down, my shoulders came back. The world kept spinning, but I didn't chase that. I used to fit the silence like it knew too much. Now it feels like balance with a lighter touch. I hear my pace under the room. Not too late, not too soon. I hear my pace come back through. Nothing chasing, nothing to prove. I took the longer hallway, let the bass walk with me. No dramatic doorway, just a simple way to breathe. The mirror didn't ask me to become somebody new. I nodded at my own face like we made it through. Maybe being centered isn't standing still. Maybe I can move slow and still know what I feel. I stopped pushing the tempo, and the whole thing opened up. Not every empty measure needs another word from us. You leaned into the backbeat, I follow with my eyes. It felt more like an answer when we did not try. I found it in the pocket when I stopped pushing through. The whole room got honest, and I did too. I found it in the pocket, low light, clean move. Nothing had to happen for the feeling to prove. In the pocket, I can feel it come through. We did not make a promise, we just let the air sit. There is a kind of knowing that does not need a script. The kick came back lower, the keys held on. You smiled at the silence like it was the song. When I stopped pushing through, the whole room got honest, and I did too. Well, I found it in the pocket, still light, still true. Nothing had to happen for the feeling to prove. In the pocket, I can feel it come through. You moved your glass aside like you knew I would stay. Not a word on the line, but the space had something to say. I did not lean too far, you did not look away. The silence had a rhythm we could both translate. Do not press the feeling, let it choose the shape. If it knows the timing, it will find its place. Let the room talk, we do not have to press it. Let the bass walk under what we do not mention. If the mood lands right, we can leave it there. Let the room talk, let it fill the air. You said almost nothing, but I heard the tone. I kept my hands easy, did not make it known. There is a kind of closer that does not need a claim. The more we did not force it, the more it came. Let the room talk, we do not have to press it. Let the bass walk under what we do not mention. If the mood lands right, we can leave it rare. Let the room talk. fill the air. Let it fill the air. Let it fill the air.
I crossed one thing out, then the whole page smiled. Not a major victory, but I kept it for a while. I didn't make a speech, didn't call the room, didn't post the proof, didn't chase the boom. Just one clean move in a messy week, and the bass said yes underneath my feet. Light work, I keep it moving. No extra proof, just the way I'm doing. Light work, small win, big groove. I don't need applause to feel brand new. Small win, big groove. Light work. The clock still had its attitude, the list still had a stare. But I found one open space and made my home there. You can call it nothing, I can call it mine. A tiny kind of rhythm, landing right on time. I used to wait for proof before I let joy in. Now a little step can count as a win. Light work, keep it moving, no extra proof, just the way I'm doing. Light work, small win, real groove. I don't need applause to feel brand new. Small win, big groove. Light work, I move.
I didn't finish healing, I just stopped pretending that every open question needed a perfect ending. There is room in between the old ache and the answer. I can stand right here without moving faster. Not the first page, the honest middle, where I take my time. The middle feels right, not beginning, not done. I can breathe in the in-between and still feel like someone. The middle feels right, not a loss, not a climb. I don't need the whole road to know this step is mine. To need a reason for every little pause. Now I let the silence take off its sharp claws. The room doesn't judge me, the pocket won't rush. I can be unfinished and still be enough. Maybe getting lighter isn't leaving it behind. Maybe all this space was already mine. The middle feels right, not beginning, not done. I can breathe in the in-between and still feel like someone. The middle feels right, with a softer kind of shine. I don't need the whole road to know this step is mine. left when I stepped right, then we both blamed the floor. Small miss, quick laugh, almost spill, walk past. You said no, that was perfect. I said not even close. Then the whole room got easier from the thing that went wrong. Maybe the right time does not act so smooth. Maybe the best nights miss the cue. We can't miss the cue, still catch the groove. Step on the wrong beat, still make it move. We can't miss the cue, laugh our way through. If the song keeps turning, I can't turn with you. Miss it, still in rhythm with you. You forgot the next sentence, I forgot mine too. The silence had a pocket, and we both fell through. No one else noticed, no one had to know that the little awkward second made the whole thing glow. No perfect line, no perfect entrance, just your eyes changing the sentence. Can't miss the cue, still catch the groove. Step on the wrong beat, still make it move. We can't miss the cue, laugh our way through. If the night keeps turning, I can't turn with you. Miss it, still in rhythm with you. You looked over after laughing, like the answer had arrived. When the mood feels like this, we do not have to name it. When the room leans in close, we do not have to chase it. Let the night stay smooth, let the time and make the move. When the mood feels like this, I already know it too. You did not cross the line, you just knew where it was. Left a little distance, still felt close enough. I kept my glass down low, you kept your voice warm. Nothing turned dramatic, nothing needed more. And I like the way the words slow down, like a good part knows it can stay around. It feels like this, no push, no proof. A quiet little spark with a grown-up groove. It feels like this, so clear, so loose. We can leave it right here and still leave it true. You said almost nothing in the best kind of way. I caught every meaning from the space you gave. No rush to be closer, no game to win, just a soft kind of heat, letting both of us in. No big turn, no bright sign, just your shoulder near mine, on the right side of time. When the mood feels like this, we do not have to name it. When the room leans in close, we do not have to chase it. Let the night stay smooth, let the timing make a move. When the mood in my lane. I am in my lane. No rush on my name. I am in my lane. I saw the room speed up. I did not match the turn. Let the noise get loud. Let it spend what it earned. I keep my line clean. I keep my breath low. If the whole thing leans, I still know where to go. I am not behind. I am not hard to find. I just move with a timing that already feels mine. I am in my lane, no switch, no race. I hear my name in the smoother place. I'm in my lane. I do not chase the sound. I move like I mean it, and the groove comes around. Somebody tried to pull the old version back. I let the beat answer with a cleaner kind of laugh. No spotlight needed, no perfect line. I am not competing with anybody's time. Switch, no race. I hear my name in a clearer place. I in my lane. I do not chase the sound. I move like I mean it, and the groove comes around. I am in my lane.
Saw the room get louder and didn't need it there. I kept my glass steady, kept my own air. No sharp reply, no heavy proof, no winning line that steals the truth. I let the tempo choose the lane. I didn't lose by staying the same. Somebody wanted thunder, I had a smoother sound. I let the trouble wonder where I put it down. No fuss, no frame, I hold my name, I keep my level. No rush, no flame, I move the same, ain't call that special. The old me would've answered before the beat came back. Now I leave some questions right where they can relax. A little self-control doesn't mean I'm cold. I still got the rhythm, I just don't let it fold. One breath, one beat, then I come back clean. My level.
wanted the last word. I let it pass my door, not because it did not hurt. I just wanted something more. The table got quiet, but my mind stayed clear. I could feel the old fire, and I left it over there. I know what I could say, I know where it could go, but peace has better timing when the bass moves low. No need to win, I keep my peace in motion. No need to win, I am not closing. I can step back and still stay open. No need to win when I know where I am going. The room did not break when I changed the tone. I found a better way to leave the weight alone. You look surprised, like I changed the plan. I just changed my mind about what I call a stand. What if calm is not giving up? What if less is enough? What if I can leave the heat and still keep the love? No need to win, I keep my peace in motion. No need to win, I am still open. I can step back and keep on growing. No need to win when I know where I am going. The reservation moved, but nobody got mad. You tapped the table twice, like the day still had a path. We turned the corner late, found a better color. The street wasn't famous, but it looked like summer. No perfect timing, no grand design, just a small wrong move that made the whole thing shine. We can go off plan, still land smooth. Miss one turn, catch one groove. We can go off plan, keep it in our hands. If the day been sideways, let it dance. Let it dance, let it dance. Off plan, still in our hands. You said the best part came after we stopped choosing. I said the wrong way, felt like something worth using. The beat didn't panic, the bass didn't ask. We kept the easy middle and forgot the map. One bar empty, then we fall back in. We can go off plan, still land smooth. Miss one turn, catch one groove. We can go off plan, no need to understand. If the day been sideways, let it dance. You asked if I was carrying it. That's smiled like I forgot, but my shoulders told the story before my mouth could stop. I used to make a case for every breath I took, counting every reason like I had to pass a look. Now the air feels wider when I do not explain. I can let the whole thing soften without losing my name. Let the room go still, let the bass come in. I can choose what stays, I can choose where I begin. Take the pressure off, let it fall where it falls. I do not need the weight to prove I care at all. Take the pressure off, let the easy part talk. I can move like myself when I do not hold it all. Off, let it slide. I'm still right here inside. You waited for a fight, I gave you one slow breath. Not cold, just getting clearer, not gone, just needing less. The beat under the table kept this place for me. Every little loose end does not need my energy. Maybe peace is not silence, maybe peace has a sound. It is the way my own voice comes back around. Take the pressure off, let it fall where it falls. I do not need the weight to prove I am standing tall. Take the pressure off, let the good part talk. I can love what is left without holding all of it. Off, let it slide. I am light and still inside.
You made the wrong joke land like it had a plan. I looked away too late, now everybody understands. The timing was off, but the groove came through. We missed a clean start that made our own move. We caught the same wave, no map in our hands. One laugh, one change, the day understands. Same wave, offbeat on cue. Nothing went perfect, but it moved like we do. Same way, same way, it moved like we do. Same way. Nobody had to fix the part that came out wrong. We put a rhythm in and carried it along. That is how we do when the day gets strange. Turn a crooked little moment into something with shape. Let the drums lean left, let the keys fall right. We can miss the first step and still find the ride. We caught the same wave, no map in our hands. One laugh, one change, the room understands. The same way, offbeat on cue. Nothing went perfect, but it landed like truth. Same way, same way, it landed like truth.
You asked if I was alright. I smiled like I meant it. This time I almost did. No story to defend it. Yeah. I let the room move slow, didn't reach for the warning. The old noise passed me by like it had someplace to go. I kept my shoulders low, let the keys keep talking. Nothing in my hands had to turn into a show. I used to name the ache before the feeling landed. Now I let it take one step and understand it. It feels smooth for once, no weight on my tongue. I don't have to run from what I become. It feels smooth for once, I can let it come. Let the groove hold up. What I leave undone. Somebody raised their voice, but it missed my center. I caught a softer choice at the edge of my temper. The pocket stayed behind me like a hand on my back. I found the easy line and I didn't turn back. Maybe peace was never loud. Maybe I was late to hear it. Maybe I can keep it now without standing near it. It feels smooth for once, no weight on my tongue. I don't have to prove that the hard part's done. It feels smooth for once, I can't let it come. Let the groove hold up. What I leave undone. Smooth for once. Smooth for once. And I still feel like me. I did not save a place tonight, and nothing fell apart. The room was not empty, it was finally mine. I let the music settle where the noise used to climb. No one asked me questions, no one filled the space. I could hear the small good feeling coming back into place. Solo but fine, I am not missing a thing. I can take my time, let the quiet swing. Solo but fine, no need to call it brave. I'm good in my own air, in my own easy way. I did not check the doorway, I did not count the phone. I let the whole night find me without feeling alone. The bass kept a small line under every thought, like the part of me returning was the part I almost forgot. Fine, fine, in my own time. Fine, fine, I am alright. Maybe I was not waiting. Maybe I was learning how to make a softer almost called it a bad day. Then the floor found my feet. I let the mirror talk first. It was kinder than my head. Then I fixed the whole thing, just made the bed. There was noise in the hallway, there was dust in the light, but something in my chest turned itself upright. I am steady now, not loud, not new, just a little more here than I was before you knew. I came up clear with the beat under me. Nothing had to disappear for me to finally breathe. Steady, steady, I can hear me now. Steady, steady, let the room calm down. I left one old worry where it always starts, at the edge of the morning, trying to take my heart. But I did not pick it up, I just let it pass. Some lessons get lighter when you stop holding class. I thought I needed a reason to feel alright again, but maybe feeling steady is already where it ends. I am steady now, not fixed, not fooled, just a little more near to the part that tells the truth. I came up clear with the beat under me. Nothing had to disappear for me to finally breathe. Steady, steady, I can hear me now. Yeah. I could've answered fast, but I let the line sit. Watched the whole thing pass without grabbing it. The bass came in low, like it knew my side. I did not have to show what I keep inside. I used to hold too tight, now I let it go slow. If it wants my time, it already knows I got it under control. Not in a cold way, I let the rhythm hold what I do not say. I got it under control, and I still feel warm. I can let it roll without chasing the storm. You can read my face, but you cannot rush my hand. I can take my place without making a stand. No raised voice in me, no door to close. Just a cleaner kind of peace when the pocket goes. Maybe strength is not the wall, maybe it is space. Maybe I can feel it all and still choose my pace. I got it under control, not locked away. I let the rhythm hold what gets lighter today. I got it under control, and I still feel close. I can let it go. I can let it go. I can let it go. I can let it go.
We didn't take the old way, but I still saw it there. The corner where we used to leave too much in the air. I thought it might feel heavy passing through that place, but memories sat easy with a kind of face. You didn't bring it closer, I didn't push it down. The bass kept walking softly through the middle of town. Warm detour, we took it slow, didn't go back, but let it glow. Warm detour, nothing to restore, just a softer way to leave the door. The sign looked different now, or maybe I did. I smiled at what was gone without needing it again. The day didn't turn blue, the room didn't fold. Some memories can warm you without coming home. I used to think a feeling had to ask me to return. Now I let it pass by and keep what it learned. Warm detour, we took it slow, didn't go back, but let it glow. Warm detour, nothing to restore, just a softer way to close the door. Let it glow. You read it before I turned it into words. That little look across the room said more than I rehearsed. I had a line prepared, then let it fall behind me. You didn't ask me where the careful part could find me. You made the pressure small without making me explain. I didn't have to call the feeling by its name. You read it before I say it. I feel easy when you don't overplay it. You read it, then let it breathe. That's the kind of close that stays good to me. You didn't fill the space, just made the silence warmer. I didn't need a stage or another version of me. The bass moved underneath like it knew the answer. Not too slow, not too deep, just enough to matter. You read it, let it breathe. You read it, good to me. What if being
to make me smaller. What if I can stay and still keep my own color? You read it before I say it. I feel easy when you don't overplay it. You read it, then let me be. That's the kind of clothes that stays good to me.